Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bit Heroes. Okay, today we're just doing natural regen, and we'll probably just be doing natural regen until next tier comes out, which I think I've mentioned a few times, but I'll mention probably at the start of each stream, Bit Hero stream, just in case some new people aren't aware or whatever. The reason why is we're max TS, and we don't really need anything. So the streams, the Bit Hero streams, Sunday streams, are going to be quicker than normal. I'm just looking at what's here. Okay, they're going to be shorter streams, quicker streams than what they normally are. And the reason behind that is, one, there's new world boss thing, right? This is energy, so you can't save up energy. You can save up this stuff though. The energy is going to be used on dungeons, and the raid we're going to be doing is nope, too far. This one, because we want as many flixies, I think it's called. May have gone past it. No, this one, flixie. We need 3 more. Spook, welcome. We need 3 more, so all of the raid shards are going into this raid. All of the energy is going into dungeons and all that. So it should be quicker because we're not doing the current raid, so the raid portion will be quicker. Then again, you do have full energy, which is going to be used on dungeons instead of world bosses, and world bosses is pretty quick. So who knows? It might end up being about the same. How are you, Spook? That's interesting. It's very interesting. So this whole new world boss situation, I've only got 1 piece of gear from it so far, so I want to get the cosmetics. But the familiar that I'm working on, outside of Flixie, the dungeon ones, is from the new world boss. So we're going to need to do that world boss quite a few times. Okay, let's do Gauntlet. I also changed my brain augment on, what's his face? Glasdos. Shit, Nightbot's banning banning Pretzel because of the links. That's funny. That doesn't normally happen. That's pretty funny. Fuck, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, no, the brain augment. So he did have, or it had spread heal or spread shield, whichever one, something like that, when you get hit. And then I re-rolled and I got, you want attack enemy team, but I couldn't get it. But I got attack random, I got attack enemy instead of enemy team. So we're not as survivability tankiness anymore, because when we get hit, that whole like chance to spread shield thing, it doesn't, or heal, whatever it is, it doesn't exist anymore. But it means that he's doing more damage it's doing more damage, whatever, to the mobs, because when he gets hit, has the chance to hit an enemy. So I found myself still dying at max TS in Trials / Gauntlet with the heal augment. At full TS with two mythics and a full set, and I'm still dying and getting wiped and stuff. I mean, what do you possibly need? Right? Have all the full TS, the best in slot gear, effectively, and like 2 really good familiars decked out, and still you die. So I have no idea how these people do like wave 3000 or something. Like I don't get it. Obviously, like accessories and pets and like perfect enchants and all that sort of stuff help a lot, especially now there's mythic stuff. But still, it seems bizarre that you can get full TS and then still get wiped on stuff. I don't know. This is the invasion with the ninja chicken mount, I think. We'll check. Because I want that. Obviously, it's a chicken. Well, it's not a chicken. It's the same thing as whatever the chocobo mount is. The very common mount. Just with like a ninja mask on and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's this invasion. So hopefully we can get that. We will see. I've only got this helmet from Trials Gauntlet. I want the body as well. For the cosmetics. But I haven't been able to manage to get it. I've got the helmet like 3 times. In fact, I think I have one on me right now that I haven't exchanged. It was like Titan's World Boss. Last tier, maybe it was this tier. Must have been this tier. Either way, I still don't have the body. I don't think. I've got the head and the sword and whatever it is, like a million times over, but still don't have all like the full cosmetics from it. Just every time you get loot, it's the same loot. Fuck. It's banning pretzel again. Well, not banning, but timing pretzel out. Why has that all of a sudden happened? Did Nightbot get updated or something? It's pretty funny either way. Alright. When you get this boss, it's good. Because this, I don't think this boss can actually kill you, even if you're using like Batty and fucking Bob as familiars. I don't think it has enough damage to even kill them. I mean, it probably does, but it's piss weak. It's the best boss from Gauntlet you can hope for. Alright, nice. That's all done. Invasion. Can you get the ninja chicken? Yeah, this one. I can't look at it. It's called Ninchiku. Yeah, okay, sweet. Hopefully we can get Ninchiku. That would be good. Let's go with turn this off. Invasion. I'm gonna go back a few levels. Maybe to 74. And go. The familiar tier list got updated with the new World Boss fams. Turns out Humrum is A rank DPS and Eucalyptus is still S rank, so it seems like Eucalyptus will be the most useful of the... Also, apparently the new Mythic fam is S rank DPS, which is pretty neat. Nice. Yeah, well, I mean, Eucalyptus, all I need is 3 Fleece Teeth, and I got a +5. And then I guess you want more, so you can make like 2, 3, 4 +5s. But I'm gonna work on that Hamurum or whatever it is that you told me about. Purely, I've got to spend my time in dungeons somewhere. Now with energy not being world boss. Like, it's either do that, it's either work towards a familiar like Hamurum. He's super easy to fuse. Like, there's no raid fams needed. It's just dungeon fams. So I may as well work towards him. The only other thing I could do was just turn my energy into raid shards. Which would give me extra raids, like 500 energy, I think, would give me 5 extra raids to go for the Flixies. But, I don't know, I feel like just using the dungeons is better. But, if I get Flixie, and I get the Eucalyptus, I'm not going to really need this Humrum guy, whatever his name is. So, yeah. I want to know if there's like a new tank or healer that's like worthwhile making, because my energy just sits there doing nothing. So with this new world boss deal, it was just, we'll just do world boss with it. Fine. Like, I don't need any fans. We'll just smash out world boss. But now that that is its own consumable, my energy is just sitting there doing nothing. So I may as well put it towards making something. But yeah, I'd prefer to make a tank or a healer. Who's speaking in guild chat? Oh, 312 guild level. Nice. I still think that this red samurai dude is most likely him and Yeti are my favorite cosmetics, I think. Not with the wings though. I really like that like cosmetic armor set, whatever. What is this song? Okay, are they going to be able to get to 90? Not that it matters, but yeah, they'll get to 90, I think. And they get absolutely crushed by the master. There it is. The guy's fucking rough. Oh, let's just start at 79. Fuck it. It's just like every time you go, oh, I'm gonna make it to one of the every 5 levels. There's a boss. I'm gonna make it, and then the master just comes out and just presses delete. It just fucking evaporates. So once we get through the world boss, we'll do once we get through invasion, we'll do world boss. After that, we'll do the dungeons, and then after that, we'll do the raids. I could do like a raid, and then a world boss, and then a dungeon, and that way all those consumables are regenning. But like a raid shard is every 2 hours, so we're not gonna. That is pointless. To regen 30 energy is not going to be in time, and to regen one of the things is 45 minutes, so that's not going to be in time. So we may as well just do each one by itself individually. That's why, like, when I'm playing on my own and like I log in the morning, I'll do like one PvP, then I'll do one invasion, then I'll do one trials. So that they're all regenning at the same time, and then I'll go through and I'll do all the other 2 PvP, the other 2 trials, the other 2 invasions. Because if you do all like invasions, for instance, and then you go to something else, then the regen times of them are off by like 10 minutes because it's taking you 10 minutes to do 3 invasions, if that makes sense. But with like that's kind of what we've done. Now, what we haven't done, sorry, is we've gone through and we've done all the PvP, all the trials, and now we're doing the invasion. So the regen's going to be a bit off. Like I'll have 5 things of invasion trials and 5 things of PvP, but then I'll have to wait like 15 minutes to get the 5th of the invasion. So when I'm playing by myself, I spread them out. But on here, I just do it because who cares? Change. Good morning. How are you? This chat is a clusterfuck. Maybe I have to make Nightbot like a mod or something. Not Nightbot, Pretzel Rocks. I don't know. Stanislaus, which is the Minotaur dude from New World Boss, is apparently an S-rank tank. The only thing holding him back from being the best tank, not having a 0 SP sustain skill, but still has a 1 SP self-heal, which is helpful. What do I need for him? Doing good. Guess Nightbot's jealous of Prestlebot. Yeah, they're fighting. They're gouging each other's eyes out. It's no good. I actually really like the design of that Minotaur dude. Like, I like the way he looks. What's his name? Stanislaus. I don't think the information is going to be on the wiki yet. It's not like I don't. We can find out, I guess. Bit Heroes wiki. Familiars. Fusions. Find. Paste. Oh, it is. I'll take it back. He needs Chimney and Furor. Can't remember exactly what you need from him, but of the new World Boss fans. Information on the wiki. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at it now. So, Furor is, oh my god, a bunch of dudes. And what was the other one? Chimney. Where's Chimney? He's also a bunch of dudes. Alright. Wait, what? You just need... It's not bad. Alright, fuck yeah. Let's do Mistral. Mistral. What's Mistral? Zone 11, Dungeon 3. Zone 11, Dungeon 3. Okay, that's what we'll do. Zone 11, Dungeon 3. I think I need to be in there anyway for the other, the Hummer guy as well. Alright. Fuck yes, we did it. Let's click that. Let's go to World Boss. Let's go there. Let's go ready. Yeah, the only piece of gear from this I've got is, I think I got the helmet. No. It was offhand or something. Yeah, I haven't got any. Because out of the World Boss stuff, I only care about head, body, and weapon. Because my offhand is always going to be one of the two Chookins. But yeah, I think I got the offhand only or something. Is this guy a tank? He is a tank. Okay, we can try it. What kind of damage are we doing? Okay, decent. Yeah, I don't mind the look of these guys. There's one of the mounts in here is pretty nice as well. There's like the kind of flying saucer thing that you stand on, which is okay, but there's like a molten lizard in there, which I've seen someone use, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like the way this guy looks. He's probably my favorite out of all of them, so that works. His Achilles tendons are on fire. His back is also on fire. And I don't know why he has a blue bracelet, but I'm okay with it. How many got left? 8. This guy looks dumb. He's the worst one. He looks stupid. It's like someone just cut a hole in the outside of the toaster while it was toasting bread, and then it grew arms and legs, and also like a molten forge. So in reality, it doesn't look like a toaster at all, but it does. He's a toasty boy. This guy's a bit as well. He's got the Kylo Ren sword going on. Well, his is a sword, not a lightsaber. Is he jumping because his feet are on fire? He's like, oh, get him out. Put him out. Duck roll, quick. My back's on fire too. Everything's on fire. I kind of like that he's like an old grandpa though. Well, I mean, he's a skeleton, but a grandpa skeleton. He's got a bad back. Maybe he's the Minotaur just later down the track, like add another couple of years, and his back is burnt off, and now he's just like a skeletal dude with a color and flame sword. Maybe. Okay, what kind of deeps? Oh, this guy beat us, and he's a tank. Holy shit! It's meant to be. We're gonna get him. This is the Humrum guy, right? Oh, there we go. Main hand. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, he's Humrum. Got it. Okay. I don't know what type of main hand that is, actually. I don't know if it's a spear or a staff, or I'm not too sure. We'll check it out. Toaster Boy's back. Matty. I'll call you Matt. Welcome, dude. What's up? How's your face? I like this guy. He's pretty cool. That works? Unless you want me to have a stutter. Okay, last one. At least we got a legendary. That's pretty good. Not that I need the mats, but for cosmetics and stuff, it's not bad. I did forget to post in world chat today. Whoops. That's why it's a bit quieter, I think. There's no point doing it now because we've only got a energy in raid. I mean, I guess I could, but screw it. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Is it a S word? I don't think it's an S word. No, it is not an S word at all. Let's go to equipment. Let's put it on. And skills. Okay, it's a staff. What's it look like? Oh, it's got a little skull thingy. That's pretty cool. Is it a skull? It looks kind of... I don't know. Whatever. Either way, that's pretty cool. Put our other shit back on. And then go back to consumables. Okay, we're good. Yes, we're good. All right, let's do quests first. Zone 11, Dungeon 3, I think it was. Flame Talon. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing. Chimney. Okay, Flame Talon. Flame Talon. Oh, fuck off. Flame Talon. There it is. Oh, it's the boss from Zone 11 Dungeon 1. Okay, hold on. What else? Zone 11 Dungeon 2. Okay, what else? Samark. Where's Samark? Zone 10 Dungeon 2. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna put chat over here for a sec. Not that it matters. Tall Magma Golem is Hummer Hummer Hummer. Is Standards Lad. Floaty Lady with no legs is Pelengi. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of all of this shit and start again because I've confused myself. Okay, let's go Furor instead. Furor. is Mistral. Mistral is Zone 11, Dungeon 3. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Zone 11, Dungeon 3. Okay. Zone 11, Dungeon 3. Let's check if I have any of that familiar first. Mistral. Zone 11, Dungeon 3. It's the thing with the rockets on it. No, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Zone 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Melvin Genesis, I guess. Dungeon 3. 1, 2, so it's this one. So it's the boss, it's the thing with all the rockets coming out of it. So there's a few dungeons. I don't know why I'm going in with these guys. I could have been going in with actual friends. There's a few dungeon bosses, it seems. Okay. Also, what are you? Zone 10, Dungeon 3? Okay, so there's a lot of... Fuck, that's a lot of things to make this thing... Conan! Yes! Where's Conan from? What is Conan? Oh wow, Conan's that buff bird. Owl looking thing. I love... One thing that the devs have done right in recent time is the auto persuade feature. That's fucking awesome. This guy, this is what we need. The boss, this missile dude. Okay, not that one. This one. Give him to me. That was not it. I did take out the trash though, which is nice. So Conan. Man, going on the wiki and doing all this is really good, but it's also kind of annoying, right? Zone 5, Dungeon 2. Okay. How many Conans do we have? Let's find out. You know what? This stream isn't going to be as short as I thought it will be. It will be shorter. All right, we already have 12 Conan. We can knock Conan off the list. Dwatena is... Where the fuck is Dwatena? There. Zone 10, Dungeon 3. Okay, how many of him do we have? Probably not many. If any. Yeah, I don't think we have any of him. What is this? No. Alright, let's do that. Zone 10, Dungeon 3. So this was zone... This, right? I think this is the right dungeon. Yeah, this guy. It's who we need. Let's see if we can actually fuse something. We've got a bunch of energy to get through. I did turn all of my energy pots into the blue stuff, the world boss stuff, whatever that thing's called. But I guess we could do a capture rate stream, a capture stream where we try and capture things and fuse it. Because I can. I just got my end of month Bitgore. I have 5 of them. So we could use that for the capture rate 500%. And then we can just use this energy pack, I guess. I don't have any other energy packs because I converted them. Oh, I've got these 3. I converted 144 of them to this, to the world boss. But I do have 4.5 million energy guild thingy to spend on energy. So we could do like just a capture rate stream, I guess, with a Bitgore. And try and make this this new tank. That'd be pretty good. Can I send you a list of all the locations the familiars need for Stanislav? I'm going to call him Stanislav. So you have the information you don't need. So yes, if you're happy to do that, I was going to do it like later, look it up and write it all down. Because going back and forth on the wiki, it's a bit confusing. It's how you do it, and that's what I said in my Ultimate Familiar Guide as well. That's like you just look up who you need to look up, and it's fine. But because there's so many different fams in this, I was just going to write it down for personal thing. But if you want to do it for me, that's awesome. It won't take too long. I could do it now, but I don't have a pen or a pad. Yeah, that's up to you, man. If you want to do it, then awesome. Otherwise, I'll just do it myself. Thank you either way. So once we get one of these guys, we just need to go and get a Mistral, which is the dungeon boss. The guy with the rockets we were talking about before. Amal, welcome. Good morning.
Hello Chook, hello Spooky, Geo Amal, hello World Squid 1 Squid 2 Squid 3 Squid 4.
That's a lot of squid. Welcome to all 3 of you. Black Boy's here as well. Welcome. How is all of your faces? Thank you for the resub, William. I appreciate it as always. You've been supporting me for quite a while now, so thank you. What are you at? 13 months. Holy shit, you're like an OG. Smiley's here as well. Good morning to you. Yeah, I didn't put I forgot to put that I was going live in World Chat, so chat's been a bit quiet so far, but now you guys are here, I'm sure you'll make it better. Well, like make it more what's the word? Active? That's the one. How are your fingies, Amal? I also don't... This ray of sun can eat a dick. I also didn't check whether... I didn't notice, is the word, whether we got the fan we needed or not, so we'll check it out. Just woke up from afternoon nap? Nice. Afternoon naps are the shit. So good. A quiet chat is not good. I'll scream. I can always trust you to scream. Why would I ever make this chat better? It's true. You are the puzzle bitch. Oh, actually, Black Boy, you haven't seen the new game that we're streaming, right? I don't think you've seen it. Shadow Tactics. It's just like a giant puzzle game. It's really good. Okay, let's see if we got what we needed there. I don't think we did. I didn't notice. I really hate that you can't just mouse wheel this without clicking on something, because it just I don't know, it's weird. You can't see what you're doing. Here, okay, we got one. Sweet. So then the last one is this guy. Wait. In here. In here. Yes. I thought I already had the information written down because I'm going for Zordalonglong, but it turns out the Standards Lab is the only legendary fan that isn't used for the Mythic. I'm still happy to make the list for you though, so you have the information, more time to focus on other things. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't take long. Just look up the wiki and just, you know, this from this and this. But if you want to do it, that would be great. Click Fusion and use search. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, because now they've introduced the which thing goes into which thing, which are familiar. Fuck, they've put in the locations of the familiars. So yes, that's a valid strategy. Cotton, let's see how it pays out. All my fingers are good now except one. Still hurts when bending it, but it's not going to take long. The Command and Conquer one. Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's the where you play as the 5 different characters. It's like super strategy, like. You got to like figure out how to do things at the right time and to avoid patrols and all this. It's like, it's a strategy game, but it's also just a puzzle game. Like an unofficial puzzle game, I guess. It's really good. I've been enjoying it a lot. All right. So if we catch this guy, we can make 1 chimney. All right. Now, providing we make the chimney, we need to work on Furor. And Furor, yes, because I can just do it with this and it'll be much quicker. Okay, Furor needs... Oh, wait, he needs Dwantenna as well. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Chimney. Right. No, we were doing Furor. Now I want to look up Chimney. Right, got it. Okay. Samark is the dolphin shark thingy. Zone 10 Dungeon 2. Urnamaz is Zone 11 Dungeon 1. And Flame Talon is Zone 11 Dungeon 1 boss. Okay. It's not bad. So we might already have a Samark and a... whatever the other thing was. Urnamaz. Maybe. So it's only 2 dungeon bosses. The rest are like commons and rares. That's not bad. It's pretty easy. Let's check, actually. Familiars. Okay, so where's the dolphin with the thing on its head, or the shark with the thing on its head? Do we have one? Oh wait, it's common. We went way past it. Way past it. I guess I can do it this way. No, we don't have one of those at all. Okay, we don't have much of a lot of shit, actually. While you're working on your fams, you may as well try and work on your gameplay. That's true. That is true. It's a good point. I mean, I'd get better fams if I played properly, right? And just like didn't die or press the wrong buttons or shit the bed in any way possible. I don't need you. Maybe I do. I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, so like I went previous to this whole auto persuade thing, I just turned off the replace turned off the capture if you already have one option, because it was just going to keep popping up, you know, every time you did anything for rares and commons. So had this been that mechanic introduced earlier, I'd probably have a bunch of a few things. But it's just like, oh, I don't want to run through a dungeon just to get to the boss. He's the only one I need. I'll just turn common and rares off to streamline the process. But now they've added it, it's really good. And I guess like you'll have a lot of familiars from a certain dungeon if you're getting that boss. Like I farmed the Yeti dungeon for forever. So I had this mechanic being in there, and I was doing that dungeon, I would have had a heap of penguins and whatever else. So yeah, it's a good change, especially for newer players as well, because they'll catch fams and then later on they'll, you know, try and fuse something. It's like, oh, I already have 6 of these. That's cool. The list has been sent. All right, sweet. Let's take a look. Oh, you even wrote it in a thing? Oh, so sweet. Total thingamies needed for +5 Stanislav. Mistral 11, Zone 11 Dungeon 3, Flame Talon, Zone 11 Dungeon 1, Zone 11 Dungeon 1, Zone 10 Dungeon 3, Zone 10 Dungeon 2, Zone 5 Dungeon 2, and then 210 of the World Boss material, which I am not even fucking remotely close to getting because it just came out. I guess that's a bad thing. Well, it's a bad thing about the new World Boss being its own consumable, is that when you could use energy, it was like 20 energy per run, right? So you could just smash them out with the energy, whereas this, it's that blue stuff, and you can only hold up, well, because we put points into it from guild, you can only hold 10 at a time. So, you know, you could just like do 500 energy worth, which is like, what, 25 world bosses or something? And you'd have a decent chance of getting the world boss material, but now you can only do 10. So I guess that's, we're gonna have to do maybe when we do that Bitgore, if we do that Bitgore stream, use a bunch of world boss consumables as well. Like, what do I have? How many do I have? It won't be much. Which one is it? It's this, right? I've got 10. And I need 210. Rough. Super rough. Yeah, you got to do it 3 times a day, like Trial Gauntlet. Yeah, I mean, look, when they did it initially, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what are they doing? But it's not bad. It's just the fact that you can't hoard them. But when it was the like patch it came out on, there was only 4, right? And then everyone said, what the fuck? And they're like, okay, we'll make it 10. So they realized that, you know, that's kind of shitty. But the good thing about it is these consumables, wherever they are, one of these gives you 5 world bosses. right? So one of these gives you one expedition or one trial, one invasion or GVG, whatever you want to use it for. It only gives you one because you do it at level 5. You use 5 badges to do one run, whereas this is 5 world boss runs. So these are really good bang for your. These are good for, you know, efficiency. You use one to have 5 runs, which is really good. So that's a good thing about this world boss stuff, is that you can get 5 runs for the price of one consumable. It does seem to help with the lobbies not being empty as often, at least. I've actually noticed, like, when I've been trying to do them recently, there has been empty lobbies, and I've been putting it up and just me waiting in there, and like I've waited 10 minutes. Fuck. And no one joined, so I just stopped. So yeah, I'm still having the nobody joining world boss issue. But yeah, as far as the consumables go, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Anthony, welcome. Yeah, Nightbot's just not having any of Pretzel Rocks. Just not having it. I need 480 for +5 Zonganong. Right now, I have 6. Yeah, maybe we should hit up World Boss together, Spook. I like the new World Boss Zeal's regen faster. Yeah, it's 45 minutes, right? For one thing. I think it's 45 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. Because I don't like you, because you play bad. Probably true, yes. Also can grind D4 for gems and mud and do world boss. Not either or. Wait, what? Can grind dungeon 4 for gems and mud and do world boss. Right, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like I was saying before, that my energy was just sitting there doing nothing. So I started going for that hum whatever fan, because I had nothing else to spend my energy dungeons on. But now we can go for this tank. That then now I have like a reason to do it. The only thing is, next tier, which is supposedly I read somewhere it's like mid-September, so it's like 6 weeks away, because today's the 2nd of August. They're gonna need to have this new world boss in that tier. I'm assuming they will, but like you can't do All Ag or Netherworld or Extermination or any of that shit in tier 13. You can only do the water one and this new fire one. So you would think that they would continue with that next tier, right? So you can still farm for those things. Otherwise, if they don't, which they will, but if they don't, you'd have to keep doing tier 13 world boss to get the Imbri or whatever they're called. Ignimbright, whatever the hell it's called. Won't be able to get more of the mats for a while. I can solo T12 Heroic Brimstone fairly consistently. So I'm doing that until I get a Mythic to get Starwave. Right, okay. Maybe new world boss each tier. Yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping that they continue with this new one. Like, it would be dumb for them to make this new one and then 6 weeks later, the new tier comes out and then they ditch it. It would be good if you could just have all of the world bosses every tier. Like, you could still do like Netherworld if you wanted to, or Extermination or whatever. Just, I don't know why some are left behind type thing. I don't know. Yeah, Pretzel Rocks is getting fucked up. I don't know why. It's never been that way before. I think if I make Pretzel Rocks a mod or something, I don't know if I can even do that. Because mods can post links. Let's see if this works. I granted moderator privileges to Petzl Rocks. We'll see when the new song comes on. Oh, I can do it now. Excuse me, work. Thank you. Watch Pretzel start banning everyone in chat. There we go, that fixed it. I mean, I don't really care that the links are being banned, but I think that's like the reason you can have Pretzel Rocks for free and royalty-free music and stuff is because they can advertise on your channel. So having those links banned is probably not good. And we only use Pretzel Rocks for Bit Heroes anyway, so. Read how I burn Spook. Okay, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to find... Jim, good morning, welcome. You can't do World Boss because your connection is shit? Yeah, that's true, actually. Spook, like, how long does it take you to get through World Boss on your own? So, what is it? Your internet connection, or is it the speed of your computer or phone or whatever it is, or a combination of both? So hang on, I only have 10 of this Igni Broom bullshit or whatever it is. I need 15 to fuse Stanislav, and I need 10 each. So to build one, it's like 20... It's 35 of that stuff for one... to fuse one full, like one actual Stanislav. 35 of that Igni, whatever it's called. And I have 10. Farming a familiar? Yes. So we're gonna try and get a new tank. Just purely for something to do with our energy, because it's just like we're not going after anything, and now the world boss is its own consumable. You can't use energy on it anymore. It's just sitting there doing nothing. And I was just like wasting it on dumb shit. So now I'm gonna go for a new tank and put all the energy towards that. Gonna have to run a shit ton of world boss to get as many thingies as we need to. It's not his laptop, it's his connection. It's Spooky himself. I think connection is fine, it's just a potato laptop, right? Can you not play on your phone? Get mud and gems from dungeons too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, as I said, I don't mind. Initially, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? But that was more like when you only had 4. You could only hold on to 4 of them. It's like you're going to have to log in every like 2 hours so you don't like waste the regen. Since they changed it to 10, it's not bad. And as I said, one of the consumables gives you 5 runs. So in that sense, it's really good. It's like, it's cheap to like 15,000 guild honor gets you 5 world bosses, when normally it would give you 2.5. So in that sense, it's really good. Phone is also from 2013, and it's a Windows phone, so I can't get Bit Heroes on it. I only really use it for calling and texting family. I see. Damn pretzel bot hosting links. Oh, I need to do a thing. Okay, there we go. You've had older PCs. The oldest you can remember is 2003. Wow. That's pretty old. 17 years. It must have had a floppy disk drive still in it. It's like when you get in a car, like an old car, and it's got a tape deck player. Got like a tape player in the car. It's like old as fuck. I got a Tandy with a VGA monitor and a 286 processor in the attic, but the keyboard is all janked up. I have no idea what any of that means. I'm not up with hardware, really. A Tandy. What's a Tandy? Like a Tandy is no, never mind. Tandy was a line of PC sold by Radio Shack here in the US. Right, okay. What's Radio Shack? I've heard that before. I don't know what it is though. I assume it's just like a tech company where you can go and buy computing stuff or appliances or any of that type of stuff. My PC runs on bad gameplay and it's so fast I can use it all day due to that. Am I powering your computer? Like what? Just every time I do something dumb, your computer just like resets. You get full battery out of it. Speaking of full battery and tech being wrong and going bad, Radio Shack went out of business so long ago. But was it like that? Like somewhere you could go and buy like appliances and cameras and like fridges and stuff? Like what kind of... I've only ever heard the name. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, it's basically a place to sell electronics and electronic parts. Right, gotcha. Speaking of electronics and computers fucking up and all the rest of it, my iPad all of a sudden has decided to not work as it should. So I charge it. It has 100% charge. I take the charger cable out. I like put my password in to open it up, and then click on whatever. Most likely YouTube is what I mainly use my iPad for. It works for about 10 seconds, and then it shuts itself off. It just turns off, and then when you go to turn it back on, it has the blinking battery, like with no battery in it, just like a blinking. Your battery is empty. Your battery's empty. Your battery's empty. Like, for fuck's sake. So then you plug it back in and you turn it on, and then it's at like 42% battery, and then you take out the plug and you start using it, and then it works for 42%, and then it gets down to zero. you charge it back up to 100, and every time it's not actually 100%. But this is like charging overnight or for a couple of hours, where it would definitely 100% get up to 100% battery. So, but it doesn't even make sense. If it's saying I've got 100% battery, but I realistically have 40%, because when I turn it back on, it says I've got 40%, then it shouldn't, when it turns off, it shouldn't then come up saying you have no battery left and you can't turn it on. But as soon as you plug it in, you can turn it on, and then it says you have 40%. So it's just, I think the battery's just fucked. How old is it? I got it for my 30th, so 5 years old. Which is not bad. Like 5 years for an iPad or something is pretty good. But it's frustrating because it still works fine when it has battery. I mean, it's a bit slow and stuff because it's 5 years old and whatnot. But for what I need it for like YouTube and Discord and watching Twitch and all the rest of it, like it's totally fine if the battery was alright. But it's kind of annoying that keeps happening. Because I can't afford to buy a new one. And the new computer chair is 100% priority right now. Like I won't be buying any games until probably PS5 launch. And any money I do get from donations and bits and all that sort of stuff is going to go towards the chair. Okay, here we go. We haven't even done raid yet, so this is going to take a long time. Okay, we want this one. I guess it is going to be roughly the same. Maybe I didn't factor in the fact that doing a dungeon takes a while, right? Because you just do 30 energy for a dungeon takes like, say, 5 minutes, whereas 30 energy for world boss, roughly, two world bosses or whatever, can take like a minute. So I didn't factor in the fact that the dungeons are going to take some time. But this raid will be much quicker than the normal raid. So it kind of even itself out a bit, I guess. Have you slammed it on the ground when you didn't catch a fam? Or no, it's never been dropped. It's never been... It's completely 100% fine. I've taken care of it a lot. There's no scratches on it. The case is 5 years old as well. And the case has fallen apart, but it's in perfect condition. It's just the batteries, and I don't know whether it's the iPad battery itself or whether it's my charger cable. I should try a different charger cable, but I think it's the battery itself because, as I said, you turn it off, it turns itself off, and when you turn it back on, it says like it's like half charge. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I have good news for me. I made a comeback to Minecraft and I got into the kill leaderboard immediately. I don't know what that means, kill leaderboard, like Minecraft PvP, I'm assuming. But if you've made it into the leaderboard, that's awesome. Congrats. It's probably the battery or the lightning cable might be bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the battery because like it wouldn't just turn off and say you've got no charge, and then when you turn it back on, it says, oh yeah, 50% charge. Like that would be battery, not the cord itself, because the cord is still charging the iPad. But yeah, I need to try a different cord. Top 10 killers? Nice. Out of how many players? I hate Apple for some reason. I don't hate Apple, like, pardon me. I had a iPhone, whatever, like the second, not the first iPhone, but the one after that. And I had it for 2 years, and then I got a new phone, and I went to Android. It was a HTC One. No, HTC M8. Something like that. HTC One M8? Something like that, anyway. And then from there, I went to another HTC phone, and then from there, I went to Samsung, and I've been Samsung ever since. But I think, like, for ease of use and stuff, like, iPhones are a lot easier to use because it's just more consumer friendly, I guess. So, like, my parents have iPhones. Oh, it's dad joke of the day. Time. My parents have iPhones because it's a lot easier to just use iPhones than Android. But Android, you can customize and tailor it to what you need and download all these widgets and all this cool shit. But for tech, not tech savvy people, I think iPhones are probably better. Hang on, dad joke of the day. Doctor, you've got to help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. And the doctor says, I don't follow you. Bad. Bad. What about the cable ports? I think I'll try. Camille has iPhone, so I'll take her charger and her cable and charge it with that and see if there's any difference. I hate that Apple just reskins phone every year or puts an extra camera and shit. Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty similar for a while, but I haven't used one since, felt like 8 years or something, so. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman where the self-help section was. She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose. They were both really bad. Some of these dad jokes are pretty funny, and some of them are just awful. I'm gonna do another one because that was so bad. People who don't eat gluten are really going against the grain. That one's a bit more clever. I want to die. Yeah, this is the other mount I was talking about, like the flying saucer thingy. Like, it looks alright. But the other mount, the like lizard looking mount, looks pretty cool from the new World Boss. So ultimately I want to make like a bunch of these. So it's 3 more until I can make a +5, and then just 1 more to make 1 more, because I've got 10 of the other familiar that the fusion needs, and I've only got 3 of this guy. So I can make a +2 right now. But then I'd have to swap my augments around. Like, I'd take all my offensive augments off Walkham and put it onto Eucalyptus. Then if I make this Stanislav guy, I don't know whether I keep Stanislav. Well, I'm calling him Stanislav because that's just stuck in my head now. I don't know if I make him and put him like in the front, and then maybe put Walkham in the back again, use Walkham again as a healer, or whether I keep him in the front and use Glasdos in the back, because he technically can heal as well, or if I just make 2 of the Minotaur dude, Stanislavs, and use them just like I use Glasdos. I don't know. That's why I wanted to know if there was a good healer. Where is that? Spook, can you link me the tier list? Like, I've never been about min-maxing, and I don't care what's the best in each slot type thing, but I just want to see if there's a decent healer from the more recent tiers. Probably stand at the front and glass dots at the back. Stands a main tank instead of a bait, so you want. So you had him. You'd be taking all the damage, weakest. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I saw an Instagram post saying, I just don't know whether. No, you're right. Yeah, good, good. I'm with it. I saw an Instagram post saying that a woman carried her husband for 20 miles over the desert to a hospital because he was sick, and the next day. And then the next day they beat her to death in front of her husband and a big crowd because she didn't ask her husband before doing that. What? So a woman drags her husband 20 miles in the desert to a hospital so he doesn't die and saves his life, and then they kill her because he didn't give his consent. Where is this? That's fucked, wherever that is. So if I use stand at the front and I don't know, at a desert. Yeah, but I'm wondering what country is all. I've only got one set of tank things. Augments. So I'd have to get some more augments somehow as well. Was this link to the tier list? Alright, thanks man. Appreciate it. Was this desert thing like recent? It must have been if it's on fucking Instagram. It's not gonna be from years ago. Okay, so apparently Welcome is still S tier. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, sweet. I'll get that into more in depth later on. I mean, what the fuck is that? How does that happen? Are you S tier? You're so far through S tier that there's not even a tier named after you. You're like ST tier. Stratosphere tier, galaxy tier. You're on the moon. That's how far up you are. Give me some fucking flixies, man. Like, not only is it I need to catch 3, it's the same thing with Teal'c all over again. More like when we were doing Welcome and we needed duo bombs and Griffins. We need flixies, but I don't think one of them has ever come up even for persuasion since I've started going for him again in the last week or two, probably last 2 weeks. Like I am doing the auto, it does persuasion automatically thing, but from what I've seen watching the actual game, he hasn't come up for persuasion once. What is this song? Apart from horrible. So what is it to to bribe a epic, it's 800, right? So to get 3 would be 2.5 grand, 2,500 gems if I was to bribe them, and that's just to make a +1. I do have gems. Just I never used gems on on epics, and I recommend people don't and all the rest of it. But I do have 9k gems sitting there doing fucking jack dinkers nothing. I was just saving until something good comes out, I guess. I mean, these accessories are back out, so we could go for our this again. But every time I do, I don't get it. But I could buy 10 of them. I could buy 10 of them and get nothing, or I could just bribe Eucalis every time and then have like 4 + 5 Eucalises. I don't know, I'm just saving my gems for no reason, really. Raid fams suck? Yeah, they do. Pretty frustrating. We can do another dungeon as well. Do an unboxing right now. When's... There'd be nothing coming up. Wait, what are we in August? Nomadic? Conversary is coming in a month. Yeah, okay. I'll save for that. Although last time that happened, there was an event. Like, it was shit. They didn't really put anything worthwhile in the shop at all. I keep forgetting how many gems I hoard until I post a screenshot. Everybody ignores what I was talking about. Tells me to spend some gems. Yeah, don't you have like 50,000 or something? I think at 40 something thousand last time I saw it. A lot either way. Got fams for 2 + 5 Eucalis, but no scam, so meh. That sucks. Blessed with some gym luck. The other thing with this Stanislav is we don't have the schematic. But to get 210 materials, we're going to be doing world boss for days, and we'll probably get it. 44k, there we go. Going to get the leg brain from the random box again next time it's up, and hope for a good Melborg brain. This raid is so pretty. Yeah, this one was not bad. I didn't mind this one. I think my favorite one of all of them is probably the cloud one. Aesthetics wise, I mean. Elias, welcome. How many did you ever scrap a leg accessory for? I've never got a leg accessory ever. I'm easily over 120, probably 130,000 gems, and I still haven't got one legendary yet. I kind of like Raid 4 just because robots. Yeah, Raid 4's alright. I don't know, there was something just like the cloud one was, I just liked it. There was not like it wasn't offensive on the eyes, just like nice to look at. Slept on the couch yesterday with stream playing on the TV. I slept surprisingly well. Nice. Yeah, you did kind of just disappear. I thought you just gone to bed, but usually you say when you're going. But the old couch sleep, it's not good for the neck. Then you need one to eventually make a myth. I mean, look, making mythics and stuff is so far down the priority list. Like, it'll happen eventually, just via attrition. It will happen. I spent 1 hour in Nirvana. It was great. Yeah, I mean, look, I've been trying to get a legendary accessory for, well, 3 years, basically. But I've spent what it's probably, I don't know. I never actually like stopped to count it. But it would be between 100,000 and 150,000 gems for nothing, for no drop whatsoever. The event with shitty sales was Mobileversary, which is different than Kongversary, and it was back when the shop was absolute arse. The shop is slightly less arse now, so maybe we'll get good sales with Kongversary. Yes. Next month, I think. So maybe it'll be like at the same time the new raid is out, perhaps. Optimist way to look at it, yeah. I'm nothing. I'm like anything but an optimist. I'm a pessimistic person, 100%. I mean, I've got the opposite problem to what most people have, in the fact that I have like a gajillion consumables, like 2 of these, 5 of these, and some super scrolls, 3 of them, but I don't have anything to like really use alongside them. I only have 3 raid shard baskets, which is hardly anything. I guess I've got some token duffels and whatever else. We should have been using one of these today. Oh, whatever. And I've still got like current tickets, all this sort of stuff. Sorry, I've mainly got the gore consumables, but not that much to use alongside it. So I want more raid shard baskets and more like this and that and whatever. So, because when I use a Bitcore, for instance, I use all the shit that I've got. Like I use all the raid shards and badges and all that sort of shit with it, because you want to make for the most bang for your buck, right? And so I do it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well now I have nothing left. But I've got another 4 Bitcores to go, but nothing to use them on. You didn't get a notification for the stream? That's odd. Are you actively following? Because there's like, you can follow somebody, but select that you don't want to know when they go live, or have it notify you when I go live. So you may have turned that off by mistake or something. I'm not too sure. Get the 1k offer that's in the shop right now. Yeah, I was looking at it. It's not bad. Where is it? This one. It's like a little bit of everything, I guess. It's like a 20 raids, 20 world boss, and then, 10 of these things. It's like, it's okay. You haven't notified me? That is odd then. But that has happened before. I've heard a heap of people like, what? I didn't get a notification. That's why I ping on Discord as well. So people that, you've got the Discord ping and you've got the Twitch ping. So like if one doesn't work, the other one might, type thing. Anyway, this is not bad for 1800, but like I really only want, well, I mean, I want them all, but I would prefer to have a box that has like 5 raid shard baskets in it. Like I can use all my guild honor on this and this if I need it. I never push hard on PvP or trials, so like I just never will hardly ever use them. So just these 3. That's why I've said it a million times. That's why the egg gore bundle was really good, because you got 7 raid shard baskets as well as an egg gore, and it was great. Yeah, so I mean, that's not bad to get all that stuff. I could buy like a few of them, but I'll see what happens with Kongversary. I'll see what packs there are. Yeah, because free to play, I don't really push PvP or trial gauntlet at all. I just I get to this rank or something, and then it's like that's enough. Because if I was to use all my consumables to try and get in like upper rank hero or whatever, I could do it just once. So then bribe and get a leg accessory. Hang on, what do we got? We got one more dungeon. Which one are we doing? This one? It was this one, right? Okay, Discord link is giving you an error. That's weird. Yeah, it's working for me. Get your leg pet and accessory on Conversary. I've got the pet. I've got Tobit. I just don't have the accessory. But yeah, we'll see what is in store for Conversary, because that's the other thing. If I spend it on those consumables, then I don't have enough gems to spend on trying to get an accessory and back and forth, etc. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I just have the opposite problem of people. I have too many gauze and not enough stuff to use it with, whereas most people have a lot of stuff to use it with, but not as many gauze. Come on, fuck you. Either way, it's not a big deal. It's just a weird situation to be in. I mean, I'm not completely out of anything. I've got 3 raid shards and I've got, 46 token duffels, whatever. So it's not like I have nothing. I just don't have as much of the specific ones that I want. But I guess I can get energy and world boss stuff from the guild shop. I don't really care about PvP or Trials Gauntlet, and then I can use the badges. So really, it's just raid shards and badges are the 2 things I want. Anyway, whatever. We'll continue that next time. That is it for today as far as Bit Hero goes. Wait, have we done fishing? No, it's 8 minutes to go. We're tapped out on everything. We've done all of our natural regen. So that is it for Bit Heroes. We are going to stream Shadow Tactics after this. So if you want to stick around for some Shadow Tactics puzzly goodness, then stick around. Otherwise, if it's for if you're just here for the Bit Hero stuff and people on YouTube and stuff, that is it for today. We'll be back next Sunday, and we'll see how many fams I've got in between now and then. But yeah, we're going to go to Shadow Tactics basically straight away. So providing OBS plays nice, because it didn't play nice yesterday. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye!